Yeah, baby, on today's episode, oh my God, we talk about so much. We unbox, actually.
We unbox is very important. We finally get to do it on TV.
Yeah, how incredible is it? You get to see us unbox something.
Also, we're going to talk about soccer. We promise. We're going to talk about people stealing from each other out in France.
That's right. We're also going to talk a little bit about you having been in Japan, and I got to go to the glorious Grand Rapids, Michigan.
Majestic, beautiful. We all know it.
Pretty equal.
So all this and more today on the Cooligans!
Yeah, baby!
Let's go. I'm back, baby.
Not on television anymore.
What? Oh no, I am on.
You see it, but it's not like that double. Word. It was Inception, bruh. You were on television.
That's right. For a second, I'm like, did we get canceled? Did you get information that I did not get?
You know, the odds are that we get canceled the week you're not here, and it's just me.
But no, I am back. I am back from Japan, and you got to travel a bit as well.
Yeah, I went to pretty equal. Went to Grand Rapids, Michigan, baby.
Fancy.
Okay.
But we will.
Oh, you're going to the Far East? Well, I'm going to Western Michigan. Okay.
What you know about that?
What you know about it, baby? We got WM, baby. I forgot which way I was going.
Anyway, hello. My name is Christian Polanco.
I'm Alexis Guerrero.
All right, we are your favorite stand-up comedians that host the funniest soccer show that you have ever watched on television.
And heard in your ears and stared at with your eyes. It's amazing.
That's right.
Because we're amazing. We're incredible.
Okay. Yeah. All right. Cool. I'm glad your confidence has not gone down.
Oh, it don't go nowhere, baby. It only keeps going up. Like my blood pressure.
But it's not only the funniest soccer show that you've ever watched or listened to.
But it is, though.
It is that.
It is.
Yes.
But it's not just that.
It's not exclusively
It also happens to be the gulliest.
That's right.
Of all time.
When we start the show with WM, you know.
You know what I mean? You know what we mean? We don't mean waste management. Shouts to my wife's uncles.
You know they're watching.
Oh, they stay watching.
All right, always gotta keep an eye on Alexis.
On the asset.
What's he?
I mean?
All right, I'm just trying to make sure he's treating my sister all right, or whatever.
Yeah.
Anyway.
No, you know, this is the thing about Italian Americans. They don't say sister. They'll say my mother's daughter.
Ooh.
You know what I mean? It's the opposite. It's like, why are you adding more?
Yeah. It's just like
how dare you talk to my father's wife that way? Don't you mean mother? How dare you talk to my sister's mother that way? It's also your mother.
Okay. I always found this strange. I had a couple of my Colombian friends. They would be talking to like a sibling, and they would say, "Don't talk to my mom that way." Oh, but it's like. Or or don't talk to our mom. That it's like a strange. You could
what
just
do you want them to say?
Well, it's just like don't talk to mom. That we have the same mother. Don't
the hour or the my.
It's just like why are you adding that identifier?
Yeah. It's like if you're saying something disrespectful, don't talk to your co-host that way. I mean me.
Okay, it's confusing for everybody. Who's related to who?
All right, somebody get out an org chart for this family.
So we are excited to be here, and we finally get to do an unboxing on the show. So. This is Alexis's.
We had them add extra cameras.
This is Alexis's bread and butter. If people do not know,
now I'm hungry
because he really just wants to eat on the show.
Did somebody say bread and butter? We should unbox food, yo. Someone send us food.
Yeah, just USPS, send us food. Okay, so let's get going. Why don't you open? Which one? What do you want to start with?
I'll start with this one.
Okay.
We covered up the addresses because we know y'all sneaky muff.
Okay, I'll open the small one. Okay, go for it.
This is cool. Look, we got a camera right up here.
This is crazy.
This is wild. You can even see the kicks.
Fubo.
Okay.
This is the kick cam as well. Okay, a footsie cam.
Okay.
Anyway, okay.
We're like complex all of a sudden.
So Fubo, look at the effort that Fubo's putting. Okay.
Cooligans. Congrats for now. Only because I know there's more to come. Oh, okay. That's
okay, because it sounds like a threat.
It sounds mad ominous at first. Congrats for now. I'm behind you. Keep it going, and we'll keep the snug kids coming. Oh, okay, I know what this is. Let me know if you ever need fouler mouth guest. I doubt you would be. So this is. Oh, look at this.
Oh, look at that.
Look at this.
We got. Oh, there it is. All right. David Beckham looking great.
This is from Tens Club. Oh, they sent us the kits.
Oh my goodness.
Yo, shouts to Umbro Medium. We know that's yours.
Okay.
And
unless something drastically happened in Grand Rapids.
Intermittent fasting says I can eat for 8 hours a day, not 8 hours a week.
Is it intermittent fasting or a meth problem that Alex has?
Your boy's gonna start doing cocaine. Okay. You want to see me lose weight?
Unreal.
Look at these beautiful kids.
These are gorgeous.
You know what? This actually might fit me.
What do you mean?
Like, it's an extra large, not a double X.
Oh, okay. I'm like saying,
and they said
it should be your size.
He messaged me and said, what size are you? And I said, depends. If it's snug, double X. If it's big, extra large. And he goes, look out for an extra snug, extra large. So if you guys don't know Tens Club, Lucas Shanks. Shouts to Lucas Shanks, who's the one who sent us this.
Tens Club is like a. I know it's a newsletter, but it's like it's not a store.
No, but every time they release a newsletter, they also put in a product. There's merch that comes along with the newsletter, and it sells out super quickly, and it's really hard to get. So your boy is wild excited.
Yeah, it's like a hype beast soccer.
Do you know this? You know this? Is it the Latino way to see if something fits without trying it on? Do you know this?
No, I don't know this.
So check this out, right? You go right where the armpits are, with the fabric, and then you go around. And depending on where it hits on the side, you'll know if it's tight or not, or big.
So where is it supposed to hit?
It's a little snug. It's all right. So look, if it goes like back here,
if it's hitting the love handles just right, or what?
Well, you know everything I do be hitting it right. Been married, okay. But if it goes back here, it kind of fits like loose. If it hits here, it's a little tight.
Okay.
And right now, let's just say, you know what, your boy could lose another 5 pounds before he puts this bad boy on.
Okay.
But shouts to Umbro, man. Umbro be making. Look at this with the old school tie.
All right.
Look at this.
All right, I'll open this. This is I know who this is from. This is from Brandon Schechter, Gully Squad member. Atlanta United fan, great dude. We've hung out with him a whole bunch.
I don't even know if we're allowed to throw stuff back here. We're just throwing all of our garbage back here.
Hey, Fubo, pick up the garbage.
Hurry up in here. This place is a mess.
So my favorite thing here is that the note is written on a Chantix. Chantix, no, I don't know why. Isn't this the Ray Liotta one? Chantix, right? Am I right? Yeah.
That's right. Cialis? Cialis?
No, it's what is this for? What is Chantix for? I'm sorry. It's out to stop smoking.
Oh,
okay, thank you. Our producer here, JB.
No, we never stop smoking because if you want that smoke, you came to the right. You came to the right show.
All right, cool. Okay, so he says, ask your doctor about enhancing your supporter section with Chantix. Okay, so he goes, yo, Christian Alexis, congrats on the TV show. So excited every time I see it. Absolutely love what you guys bring to American soccer culture. And proud to be in Gully Squad. Thank you, man. I love the note I got from you guys with the stickers. Yes, I wrote that note. I sent him. You're
the one who writes the notes.
Correct. Yeah, because Alexis has a very tough time reading and writing.
It's not, I wouldn't put it on my resume as a skill. Also, my resume written in crayon.
In return, here are some of my Joseph stickers. So
which Joseph Martinez has.
That's right. These are stickers. If maybe we can get it on this camera. This is Angry Joseph. Look at that. So and he goes, I also figured you guys might need some more fly scarves for your new TV set. Enjoy, from Brandon. Thank you so much.
Really dope.
This is another Footy Mob. We have a Footy Mob scarf already,
but this one has the official Southern motto that they have, which says "Bless your heart" on it.
That's right. Look
which
at that.
we know really means something disrespectful. I didn't know that. I was told that a lot my first time in the South, and I'm like, man, they're so nice here.
So
as I cut them off. How about this? Look, this is to show love to the people who show love to us, which is what we say. Each supporters group in Columbus that makes up the Nordeca, which is their supporter section, has donated an item of merchandise to send to us. We appreciate all you do to promote and support soccer in America, and we particularly love and appreciate the way you show love to Columbus crew, especially during the Save the Crew moment. Saved the crew because of us.
That's right. We
saved
did
the crew.
Everybody
knows we did a comedy show for the Columbus crew when they were almost going to be sold or moved to Austin, and we were like, nah, son, we showing up. And we saved them. You're welcome. Congrats on the new Fubo Sports TV show. Shouts to you guys. #StayGully. So look, they numbered every item.
This is
and
incredible.
They've given us a note with what it is. So here, number 1, the 2019 Nordecke Respect Your Roots scarf. Nordecke, or Northern Corner, is a common banner for which all the supporters groups are represented.
I also think, is it pronounced Nordecke?
They have it right here on how to spell it. Nordecke.
Nordecke. Okay, cool.
Okay,
just making
so
sure because it is Alexis.
let's just say the wrong person picked up the letter. Okay, but we're trying.
Okay.
All right, so that's the scarf. You're doing that. Number 2, Crew Union T-shirt. One of the supporters groups with the longest history in Columbus. Shirt should hopefully be Alexis's sized. Also threw in some beverage koozies the next time Christian is getting White Claw wasted. So you know.
How I do. That's a standard Tuesday for me, baby.
3, La Turbina Amarilla scarf, which is the Hispanic and Latinos, the Latino supporters
Beautiful.
group.
It is Hispanic Heritage Month, so that's
We know from the 15th through the 15th. Number 4 is the Murderers Row.
We got 14 days left. We got to capitalize.
Here you go. That is the Murderers Row T-shirt. Number 5 is they put everything in exact order, like from 1 through 6. This is great. From 1 through 7. Number 5 is the Greater Columbus Golden Boys and Girls scarf, commonly referred to as the GCC bag supporters group and lifestyle brand. Okay, you got a lot to open up. You better hurry up. Stop showing everything.
We got a koozie.
Number 6 is the Hive Scarf, the youngest supporters group and capos in the game. Oh, we met her in. There's a photo of us.
Oh my God!
There's a photo of us. We met her in Chicago. She's the youngest supporters group.
Yeah, the Crew Bee.
The Beehive, yeah.
The Crew Bee.
But she sent us scarves.
Look at this.
This is crazy.
Unbelievable.
This is Christmas right here, dude.
Put this down.
There's one more thing. Hold on.
Get that. Okay, yeah.
Someone sent us a photo of ourselves. Thank God we're not wearing what's in that, huh? Yellow Nation Army Hell is real T-shirt. Former supporters group who have disbanded but popped up once a year to throw a great tailgate party and announced their return in 2020. Not included because they were out of merch, but I got tired of waiting, but we still love them. Hudson Street Hooligans and Gate 5 Collective. So shouts to everyone.
There it is.
You know, if all these people showed up to a Columbus Crew game, maybe they wouldn't have been needed to be safe.
No, man.
We love you
all
guys.
Love. Thank you so much for all this stuff. And this was Charles Campesano who put all of this together.
Yes, it is.
And Charles is he came to the World Cup Comedy Tour show that we did in Columbus. Great dude. Has triplets.
Yes, he does.
He has other kids.
His wife was from the Bronx, I think, right? Or he is.
Oh, I don't know.
Somebody's related to the Bronx somehow in this family, so shouts to them.
But they're in Ohio now.
Yeah, they're in Ohio where it's safe. But shouts to you guys. You guys are absolutely awesome. And look, I know we promised we're a soccer show, and we will get to it right after this.
All right, welcome back. So, okay, so I was in Japan, and I'm excited. I'm wearing this rugby kit.
It looks amazing.
Thank you. I was
rugby got some dope kits.
Yeah, this was so this Japan's kit for obviously in the Rugby World Cup. So that's what was going on while I was in Japan. The Rugby World Cup was going on.
Yeah, so you posted something on Instagram saying all these thick Argentines running around.
A lot of thick Argentines with the sh in their Spanish.
Yeah,
all right, there was a lot of that, which was cool. It was. I expected to not be able to really interact with many people in Japan since I don't know Japanese.
Right.
But Japanese people speak their English is like they can get by.
Yeah.
Which is impressive, and everying is in English.
I bet you more people speak English in Japan than in Grand Rapids, Michigan. I'm gonna say.
You know what? I'm gonna go out on a limb. You know, but I did have a good time, and I did bring you back some stuff. I know we'll get to all the soccer stuff, but I did.
Guys, this is what I want. More and more gifts. Can we just turn this into a gifting podcast?
I did. This is for you.
Oh, okay.
I got you something nice.
I've never brought back Christian a gift from any one of my travels.
It's a fan.
Hey!
And what's on it?
It's 2 pictures of me.
It's Xumo, guys.
It's 2 Xumo
and
guys.
you can fan yourself a little bit if you get a little hot, you know?
You know, maybe if one of my jokes hit. You know, this is beautiful.
And I brought this for you and for everyone here at Fubo Sports as well.
I do not share. Let's get.
So I'll open this, and this is some matcha chocolate.
Ooh.
So
Everybody wake up.
So that's for everybody in the studio. So you guys feel free to have some, and I got some other snacks in here that you guys.
Well, thank you very much. Good.
So feel free to have some, Alexis. So let's start in soccer.
Let's go to France.
Let's go to
As
France.
I open chocolate, and I'm definitely going to eat a piece. Let's go to France because a bunch of people tweeted this at us.
Yes.
We had seen
This
it.
is right up our alley. Okay.
Yeah. Apparently, allegedly, a watch had been stolen from the locker room at OGC Nice, which where Patrick Vieira
was the coach. Yes.
right? And was Balotelli not removed from this team? Was he not on this team last year?
Last year he was on the team, but
Yeah.
not this year. He's not. I don't even know where he's playing right now.
Ooh.
Was it good?
Okay.
Okay.
Not bad.
We got an approval. Matcha's really good.
You know what it tastes like? Kind of just like milk.
Okay.
Oh no, I'm getting chocolate now.
There it is.
There it is. A little delayed.
So if you guys don't know the story, so the Nice forward Lamine Diaby Fadiga.
Thank you for doing that because I was not.
So when we originally saw the story, he was facing dismissal from the team, but he is now gone.
He is gone.
He is gone from the team. But the reason was because there's his teammate Dolberg, right?
Casper Dolberg.
Casper Dolberg. He is he's new to the team. Obviously has his own locker. Brings some of his stuff there and puts it there as you do.
He brought a 70,000 euro watch.
Okay.
Which, what's that in dollars? Like 85?
I don't know, but it's more than
85,000?
It's about the same euro. The
What is it in yen, Mr. Duran?
the pound. I don't know why we're having this conversation, but the pound is more than the dollar.
Yeah.
But the euro is about the same.
pounds. Anyway, very expensive watch.
Very
These
expensive
people make a
watch.
lot of money. He puts it in his locker, and he's like, everything should be fine. And then here comes
Because I'm a
the
professional soccer player from a big club.
we all respect each other. We respect the locker room.
Okay,
and
this
Diaby's
isn't
like, yo, forget all that noise. I want me this watch.
So so the player
He overgullied.
he
stole the watch.
But he just okay.
You know what you do? You put it on, you take a couple photos, all right? You send it to your girl. You know what I mean? You act like you got it. You throw it in the IG, people will think it's yours. You don't steal the watch. You don't take it home.
Realistically, especially when you're a professional footballer and you're making good money, even if you're pretty young.
Right.
Casper Dolberg is 21 years old and can afford without risk.
Allegedly can afford. We don't know his finances.
I'm assuming he can afford a $70,000 watch, right? So this is just a ridiculous like. It's just like rich people. You know how rich white women steal from like department stores?
Yeah,
but
from, like, Macy's.
It's just because they need it. You know what I mean?
They need to feel the thrill.
The adrenaline of stealing. It's like they can totally buy it, but that's not fun.
No, you know what you do? Like, if you steal a watch, you're going to get caught and in trouble. Here's what you don't get in trouble for. Rub it in between your butt cheeks. Now, here's what'll happen. You didn't steal it, right? But what you did was you put something personal on
Bro,
it. The next time he puts that watch on, you kind of giggle to yourself.
I've been to your house. I'm not going to touch your stuff anymore. It's
I've been to your house.
Exactly. I'm not touching my stuff either.
You should want to touch your stuff anymore. That's what you do, right? And then Casper's like, how'd I get pink eye? I can't play anymore. And now you're back on the field, baby.
Wow. New manager over here.
Oh, OGC nice. It's not nice anymore. I swear to God, we're going to talk about soccer when we get back. Yeah, we're back. These MLS playoffs, man, it's mostly set, right?
Yeah, and the Eastern Conference is set. The Western Conference, nobody wants to host a game.
No, like, no, you do it. No, you do it. No, you do it.
Yeah, it's like a dinner party. They don't want to. Nobody.
It's the opposite of everybody wanting to pay, though. It's like, no. You promised you would. The funny thing is, it's like people complain about, like, especially Euro snobs complain that there's just no excitement at the end of the season, blah, 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 blah. Now, you're dead wrong. This has been this is the penultimate weekend.
Yeah, even for the teams that actually can't make the playoffs and have nothing to quote unquote play for,
they could be the spoilers.
They could be the spoilers, but the games are still, at least somewhat entertaining. Even though, like this weekend, there weren't many goals scored per se, but there were a ridiculous amount of saves like that kept teams in contention.
Yeah,
or
no,
things like that.
goalkeepers were standing on their heads. Although I remember, was it the first half of all the games that happened this weekend? It was 1 goal scored. Super boring, but the second half got litty.
Exactly. Everybody's just gassed, Yeah,
so they were like, oh, is this what we're doing? We're playing too much defense? How about we don't play defense at all?
But we have to talk about one moment this weekend that was absolutely fascinating. And this was with the San Jose Earthquakes. Your pick to win MLS Cup, who are currently not
outside of the playoffs. Well, here's the thing. I promised that they wouldn't lose MLS Cup. And if they don't make the playoffs, they will not lose MLS Cup.
So over the weekend, San Jose played. They hosted the Seattle Sounders and ended up losing the game 1-0. And everything, it's just like every time we watch games with players that have been on the show, Tommy Thompson gets a red card in this game. And I'm like,
there is a Cooligans curse.
There's a Cooligans curse.
Bit of a Cooligans
and there's a Cooligans effect. We don't know.
There's a Cooligans bump.
There's a Cooligans bump.
Sometimes there's a Cooligans bump. It only goes one of two ways. It either works out really well for you, or like we interviewed 4 people on FC Dallas.
Yeah.
5 people, right?
Yeah,
and I think only 2 of them are still with the club.
But they're also like in a weird place about making the playoffs as well.
Again, it's not our fault.
It's not our fault.
Probably our fault.
But if the team is successful or the player is successful, it is all because of us.
Well, we're lying because your voice just went up that often. It's not our fault. Yeah. I would never do that.
But if they fall on hard times, it has nothing to do with us. We didn't.
Right.
But Tommy Thompson gets the red card, which is unfortunate. But the San Jose Earthquakes still had a real good chance to win this game.
They still have a chance because there's 2 positions open in the West.
Yes.
6 and 7, Portland Timbers, FC Dallas, San Jose, and technically still Colorado Rapids.
I know.
Mathematically.
Crazy.
I don't know realistically, but mathematically still somehow involved.
Colorado didn't start winning games till like a month ago.
They were 0-9-2.
They were bad. Anyway, look, but I want to make sure we get to this.
I mean, they're the standings right there. You could see it. This is this is bedlam, is what you're looking at.
But we have to discuss very quickly
Chris
Wondolowski, because he attended the match.
Yeah.
He attended it. He was not playing in it because he was suspended, I believe, for yellow card accumulation.
This is the previous match. This is the match against the Union.
Okay, correct.
That's not this weekend's. That's the previous match.
But we didn't get to talk about this, right? So because that happened after we recorded. But Chris Wondolowski is playing.
So he's suspended.
He's suspended in this game.
And now, what would you do if you were suspended for a game? You'd go home. You'd watch it on TV with your family.
What?
Chris Wondolowski's like, why don't me and my mates get together and just party it up a little bit?
Because we family, right?
There he is. He went with the supporters.
The Ultras, the San Jose Earthquakes Ultras, which are known to be a rowdy bunch.
They're a rowdy. They have the longest bar in North America at their venue, and they use it.
Yes. Okay. Okay. And they got pretty wild. And I don't know if we have the particular
Chris
photo.
Wondolowski. Am I right?
We thought of that particular. But when Chris Wondolowski, when the goal was scored, I forgot who scored in the game. But Wando took off his shirt
and was partying. He was going ballistic with his shirt off.
Yeah.
Although I did notice there's security behind him.
Of course.
He
also he's the leading goal scorer in MLS
history.
All right. These Ultras get a little rowdy. They don't know who they're mosh pitting with.
I love that there was like a woman next to him who was like, I don't know, should I high five him? Am I allowed? Their security's legitimately like catching people who are trying to jump on Chris Wondolowski.
Sure.
And Wondolowski's going all out. He's like, bleh.
Exactly. That's how we need to be. We need to have full security when we hang out with the Ultras.
I know, dude. I want people doing this, like putting their fingers up against their ear.
Okay.
Like, what?
Hey, you're too. It's like, you're too close, man.
Yeah,
right?
yeah. Back up. They're just choking dudes left and right.
We have Jamaican bodyguards all of a sudden.
That guy was walking by. There was no need to choke him.
No, but I felt threatened. Okay.
Get him. We just yelled that a lot.
That man was cheering too loud. It made me uncomfortable.
I want at least 3 feet around me with nobody in it.
Just a bunch of empty seats like right
like
around them. Yeah.
If I drop one nacho, there's too many people around me. This is a nacho zone. Nacho seat.
This is nacho. but this is pretty cool. I mean, I don't know if this has happened in soccer where an active player goes in and cheering with the ultra.
The last time I saw was Las Vegas Lights. The coach got booted and he went up and started smoking cigarettes with the supporters.
Right.
Just ripping cigs.
Imagine Wando just with a cigar out there.
Wando's just lighting up a cigar like, oh, are they playing soccer? Done it before a couple of times.
I'm quite familiar.
All right, well, just like Wando, we'll be right back after this. Yeah, baby, we're back. So we covered a little bit about the Western Conference.
Yes.
There's a little bit left to go. Nothing left to play for on the Eastern Conference. It's pretty much all set. NYCFC finishes top of the East, so they have a bye.
Yes.
Right.
After they lost to New England, which is a great game, by the way. They lost to New England, and then Columbus beat Philadelphia.
Which gives them... So there was videos of them sort of partying in the locker room when they found out.
Yes.
They took the photo. We got some friends there, right? Woody's in the photo, which is pretty cool.
Yeah.
But here's the thing. So now all of a sudden, NYCFC is considered a favorite to get to MLS Cup.
Yes.
Which, if LAFC is bumped out in the playoffs, that means... It would be a home game for NYCFC if they make it.
If they make it to the final.
Here's the problem. It's more of a homeless game.
That's a little bit of an issue. That's right.
They've got no home. They've got nowhere to play.
So
because Pinstripe Bowl, which is a football game, an American football game, a college football game, is being played at Yankee Stadium, which is a baseball stadium.
Which they know that there's already a couple occupants.
Yeah, there's a lot going on there. Also, you guys own this team. Have you thought about this yet? But then, what about Citi Field? Remember last year there was a game just before the playoffs.
Yes.
Played at Citi Field. Played there. Nope, there's a golf event in that baseball stadium. So you can't play soccer in that baseball stadium because there's a golf event.
So I didn't know that. There's a golf event?
There's a golf event.
Okay.
At a baseball stadium. So you can't play soccer at a baseball stadium because of a golf event. You can't play soccer at another baseball stadium because of a football event, an American football, college football event. So then, what about Giants Stadium? There's a football, there's a game going on. There's a Jets game, and there's not enough time to turn it around.
Correct.
And it would be kind of embarrassing for MLS to play a MLS Cup with football lines on the field, right?
But we also can't forget the New York Yankees will be in the playoffs and will affect playoff. It's very possible.
There's a lot going on.
It's very possible that NYCFC will not play one of their postseason games at Yankee Stadium.
At Yankee Stadium.
That's a possibility.
That's, a distinct possibility. Now, I actually like the field at Citi Field. I thought that was a fun game.
Yeah.
So I don't know if you lose too much of a home field advantage there because people can still get to it. You just wait on the train a little longer.
It's just mildly upsetting for a lot of
upsetting.
people. I think for the league.
That's like imagine I invited you to my place for dinner and we just go to my neighbor's apartment. Like, no, that's fine. He'll be cool with it. You know,
he'll have to be.
Yeah, he'll better be, or you won't know what I rubbed in between my butt cheeks. You know what I mean? You'll never know. Here's a hand. It's your toothbrush.
What end? What end? You will never tell.
No. And you won't know how much I enjoy it. I love this show. How long before we get bleeped and stuff like this? So there's a very real possibility that NYCFC may have to play MLS Cup at Red Bull Arena.
Okay, so yeah, that's
never gonna happen.
It would upset so many people.
Red Bull can't let that happen, right?
I think they would.
You think they'd allow that?
It's not even allow it. It's just like they're going to be paid for the. Why not take the money?
You can't. Red Bull fans would go ballistic
if NYCFC won. If they won
MLS Cup in their house, you know, like Arsenal fans yell, "We won the league in White Hart Lane." Yeah. That would immediately.
Oh no, it'd be bad.
That would destroy everything if you're a Red Bull fan. It would destroy the world.
It would be bad. It would be. But I think the
Red Bull fans,
the Red Bull franchise would.
Red Bull fans would block the entrances. They would never allow. They'd be like,
the bus is coming in. They form a wall.
Yeah, no, they're all holding. It's like that. What's that? The tank with the guy standing in front of the tank.
Tiananmen Square.
Yes,
it's the same thing.
It's just about as. It's about as evenly weighted. related.
The same, but real, just deep meaning behind it.
The photo will live in infamy. That's for sure.
No, man. I think the Red Bull brand, the company, they would consider it, but it would be.
They would not consider. You can't allow it.
I agree. They should not allow it, but they would think about it a little bit.
They would start like counting the money.
Wait, how much
like,
exactly? All right, okay.
Tell me one more time. How much? Just whisper to my ear.
No, it is. It's unfortunate. I think as far as NYC, look, everybody's talked about it, and they get frustrated every time. Every time we have to hear it, right? When away fans of any team, they show up to the Yankee Stadium to play a game, they tweet at us like it's our fault,
as if we picked the venue.
And they're like, how? They all the time, every week. It's always, how is soccer allowed in this venue? It is too tiny. It's too ridiculous. And it's just like, hey, look, I don't know what to tell you, man.
We're like the GIF or GIF, whatever the hell you want to say, of that little kid being interviewed. He's like, with that, we were like, it's great, right?
I don't know. We have a good time. It's fun.
I don't know. You drink.
You drink a little bit. I can't really tell. Like things.
Get the barbecue French fries. They're not bad.
Okay, I can't tell. It looks like there's a lot of grass out there. That's all I know.
I see goals being scored.
All right.
Sure, I can't see past this, foul pole. But other than that,
but the players seem happy. I don't know what to tell you.
It's kind of sad. Go get a beer. Oh, does it come in a Yankee cup and not an NYCFC cup?
There's a lot of people, and who have been tweeting. I know Pablo Mara has done this as well of the Athletic. He's always like, I want. He's like just wishing that MLS Cup is hosted at Yankee Stadium for the absolute shit show of the tweets, the MLS nonsense.
If you want to make it messy, you put it there. But I think even more messy is putting in a Red Bull Arena. That would be epically bad.
Oh, sure. Yeah, there would be a lot of people upset with it. But the game has to be played.
Where else can it go?
Somewhere, yeah. But it
can't go to Hartford. That would be even worse.
That would be really bad. I don't know. I'm excited to see NYCFC success for this reason.
I got an idea. Get a floating stadium in the Hudson, dude.
Sure. Okay, everybody.
Logistically, maybe difficult. I'll admit that.
Yeah, all the supporter section with floaties.
We'll be right back after this.
All right. We're doing TV, Alexis.
Oh, yeah. I should probably
remember
not talk
that?
to you.
You probably not.
I probably should have talked to you right as you're coming back from break.
Welcome back, everybody.
All right. Whatever. Okay. If you expect us to be professional, you came to the wrong show.
Exactly. So, but we should talk about. We're doing this on purpose. We're not going to show the image, but we have to talk about
because it's gruesome.
Because it's gruesome. But Gio Dos Santos, who plays for
who played for LA Galaxy, Mexican national team player. Everybody knows who he is.
Yeah.
He's now playing at Club America in Liga MX.
He was bought out to final day, and they didn't want to keep him in LA.
That's right. And he was sitting out. Like there was no way you could keep all those players in LA Galaxy, right? And then all of a sudden they still got Christian Pavone.
They made it work somehow.
Nobody knows the rules. Okay, they're making it up as they go along.
But Gio Dos Santos in a match. Who were they playing against?
I believe it was Chivas.
Okay, yeah, and this is like one of the clásicos, right? This is like a big game.
It's a big game. And Club America is the biggest club in all of Mexico.
Correct.
The largest, most winningest. So he's running ball, 50-50 ball, kind of hops in the air, and the other player puts his foot up, which should be a red card. Yeah, right? Studs up. And you think to yourself, why don't you put your studs up? They got shin guards. Who cares? Well, what if that stud goes above the knee? The heel, in a very, very sort of hard and fast collision, just sort of catches the thigh of Gio Dos Santos. And what happens next is one of the most disgusting things. And I was like, please, everyone, stop sharing this video on Twitter. He legitimately takes a divot out of Gio Dos Santos' leg. He has
looking like the pitch at Yankee Stadium. Am I right?
Yeah, right. Which you won't see in the playoffs, so don't worry about that reference. He legitimately took out I said golf ball, but it might be even bigger. This might be like a baseball size. Baseball. It might be a baseball.
Baseball at a golf event at a baseball stadium in Queens.
Everybody's confused. Okay, don't worry about it. It's not just you. He legitimately is a chunk of his leg missing.
Yeah,
I saw a dude who works at the bagel shop near me who's a massive Club America fan. And of course, it's a bagel shop where I have this conversation. Why would it not be? And I was like, yo, what happened with Gio? And he said, didn't hit an artery. Nothing major, life-threatening. They put like a tourniquet apparently on his leg.
Yeah.
They stopped the bleeding right away. He, like, for some reason, there wasn't a ton of blood coming out, but I think even the body was like, ah! Ah! Was that a heel?
He was very much writhing in pain.
Dude, apparently, even as he got in the stretcher, as he got in the ambulance, continued to be in pain. There was nothing that he wasn't given anything until he got to the hospital.
Yeah, it's just I've never seen anything like that. You don't even think that kind of injury can happen in soccer.
You don't think it's possible. First of all, shouts to the shoemaker, the cleats, strong. You know what I mean? What a commercial! Is it Puma? I mean, that's a commercial right there.
You got it. Yeah, we got to look at all the positives.
Yeah, the long studs apparently work. You know,
get you good traction.
Look what we could do in skin. Imagine what we can do on grass.
Okay, well, look, unfortunate for him.
I mean, the grip. The grip alone.
I just love that your bagel shop guy is like he has a connection to the medical staff out in Club America.
Here in the streets. You know when they say like immigrants will come here and they'll do like a job like an Uber driver or a bagel shop?
Yeah.
They'll be like, I'm a doctor where I'm from. Turns out it's true.
Yeah, exactly. while he's smearing your bagel.
He's like, you want that scoop and double toasted? By the way, turned out didn't hit an artery. You know? He's just hitting the bagel up.
That's amazing. Well, I hope he's okay. I guess he's going to be back.
2 to 3 months, supposedly. It's still ongoing as to, like, I think they might have to, like, graft, like, skin. Like, there's a lot.
Just take some booty skin and put it on his leg.
They should just put, like, a piece of a cleat in there. You know what I mean? Just to remember. Also, if you're the guy who does
like a vet that keeps a bullet inside their body.
Like, remember my what's it? I was going to say
crystals.
proctologist, but that's not the guy who fixes your foot.
I don't know. You know who you went to? Who'd you go to exactly? Because you might get in the wrong thing checked.
I think the lady at the urgent care who didn't know what she was doing was a proctologist.
Getting crystal shards up the butt.
Happens to the best of us, okay? Sometimes your wife doesn't come home for a while and you lose your mind. The podiatrist, right? He was like, stuff gets left in people all the time, like bullets. Remember that?
Yeah.
Same thing.
Okay.
Apparently, blah, blah, blah. You know, you get a cleat stuck in you. How do you take that cleat off if you're the guy who did that? You're like, you don't want to like touch all that blood and skin, right?
I don't know. You sign it, give it to a kid.
Yeah, you go, kid.
You know where this boot has been?
The kid's wearing a Club America jersey. You're a big fan? You want a piece of skin from the player? You want that?
Anyway.
Kid's just holding this. Oh, this is great. This is fun.
Autographed chunk of skin.
Here you go, kid.
Anyway, we were talking. Gio did play for the LA Galaxy.
Yeah.
He did play for the LA Galaxy, and we should talk about their match against Vancouver. LA Galaxy, a team that are just kind of fighting just to stay within above the playoff line.
I thought it was Major League Zlatan. What a shock!
But it's so strange because I thought. When Barros Schelotto got to the team, I thought defensively they were gonna improve, right?
He does play kind of like a Mourinho style. At least he did when he was with Boca.
Okay, and he can't fix those problems clearly, right? I don't know. He can't motivate these guys.
Turns out he played no defensively at all.
Well, it's just like they're giving up less goals than before.
They're still giving up goals, but especially at the end of the goddamn match.
And to a team they should not. Vancouver
was eliminated at the beginning of the season. Vancouver started the season off with an E at the beginning of the E.
They're like, was this an error? And MLSsoccer.com was like, no.
We're just trying to save time in the future.
We don't got enough hands to handle all this stuff.
What do you want us to do? We're all hands on deck trying to find a suitable baseball stadium for NYCFC to play in.
You know how much manpower that takes?
We ain't got time to be putting E's on the beginning of your team.
To give up up 4 goals to the Vancouver Whitecaps. These Vancouver.
Vancouver.
No,
I mean,
Vancouver.
maybe it fits. Shouts to the Southsiders.
No, but the fact that they give up 4 goals to Vancouver at this time of the season,
When Vancouver has absolutely nothing to play for. This is fitness regimen for them at this point.
it's bad. It's bad. It's just like and the goals that they did get were like flashy. The Uriel Antuna, his goal. Zlatan still doing work. Unfortunate. And
Zlatan can kind of win Golden Boot. Aren't they tied, him and Velez?
I don't know what we got to look it up. We'll maybe at the break, after the break, we'll see what. But I know Vela already tied Joseph Martinez's goal scoring record, single season goal scoring record. So there's 1 game left. He might be able to break it.
They could either both break it, or it could just be, or neither one of them could break. I mean, what am I even saying at this point? It could happen or it could not happen.
All right,
what a wonderful analysis, Alexis.
Our producer just told me Zlatan is 2 back. Well, it's kind of nice having a producer in your ear,
Right.
being like, "Hey guys, you're wrong about that."
What I usually hear in my head is not facts either. So this is kind of nice having someone just be like,
shout out to our producer JB. Thank you, man.
So at no point did he say rub it in between your butt cheeks. So that's normally what I hear in my head.
He didn't feed you that line?
No.
Surprise. All right, cool. Welcome back. So we are you were away.
I was in Grand Rapids.
You were in Grand Rapids, but you actually went for a really cool reason.
Yeah, this is
it
so
wasn't
dope.
just a vacation spot.
No, I do have a timeshare out there. It's really nice. It's a dumpster. No, it's a beautiful city. They're doing great things. But all jokes aside. But remember, Kyle Martino was on our show when we were at the United Soccer Coaches Convention.
Yeah.
And he sort of showed us the paper mache thing of the over-under golfer thingy.
Yes.
The sort of the thing that to be able to play basketball and soccer on the same field. Well, they installed the first one in Grand Rapids.
Okay.
Steven Hedersman, who played who played for MLS for a while ago, he actually runs sort of a camp out there. So he was like, "Yo, you got to do it here first." You guys could see the photo. Yo, we were out there with some real MLS legends. Not only was Kyle Martino there, but Jeff Cunningham was the 3rd leading scorer all time.
Okay.
And MLS, 2 Columbus Crew legends. Shouts to Columbus Crew who sent us all those gifts. Edson Buttle was there. Hung out with Edson Buttle a lot. Lizzie moved back to New York. Can't wait to get him on the show.
So weirdly enough, Edson Buttle, while I was in Japan, one of my girlfriend's friends grew up with Edson Buttle.
I heard the whole story.
Oh, I did. So,
there is so much more.
Okay, no, I don't. Can we say this on television?
Oh, yeah, we can. And it, let's just say was not growing up. You know what I mean? It was very grown up, but it was not growing up. But Edson Buttle wants to do the show. So I got to hang out with Edson Buttle.
That's so dope.
How dope is that? But Jay DeMerit was there as well. A Vancouver legend. Jay DeMerit.
Love Vancouver.
Oh, yeah.
Vancouver till I die.
Who else? Lori Lindsay, MLS, women's national team, played in the World Cup, played for all 3 women's leagues, which is insane. And who else was there? I'm missing somebody else. Oh, Mike McGee.
Okay.
Took a car from Chicago to Grand Rapids on 1 hour's sleep.
He took a car, meaning he drove or something?
No. They got him a car.
They got him a car.
Yeah, he took an Uber.
Oh,
basically.
nice. Okay.
Yeah, from Chicago to Grand Rapids, which I think is 3 hours. It's 2.5 hours on 1 hour sleep. So shouts to Mike McGee going out for the kids. It was a blast.
Well,
and Renee Montgomery was also there, she was on the UConn undefeated team, and now she's the starting point guard for the Atlanta Dream.
Okay.
Which I didn't know that was the team in Atlanta. They named it after the Dream. Ooh. Remember the Dream?
The R&B singer?
Yeah. Okay. No, they didn't. It's just called the Atlanta Dream. It was a bit.
Okay, cool. That sounds like a cool thing. It sucks I had to miss it. I was in Japan.
Yeah, you were in Japan. But it's pretty dope. So they lift this sort of goal up, and you can now play soccer on the same field that kids are playing basketball. So it's a way to install soccer and ice hockey, or roller hockey, I guess. Whatever. Get some ice out there, too.
Does the over-under include hockey?
It does. Street hockey. They played street hockey. They played basketball, street hockey, and soccer.
Okay, that's dope.
It turns out soccer players suck at those other two sports. It was so bad. But when they played soccer, they looked good.
Wild. Okay.
Yeah,
well,
the
that's
kids
cool.
loved it. Shout out to Midwest
And
United.
Cal Martino, who we have to get on the show again. We
will be coming on the show,
We've been
yeah.
reaching out to him, and when his schedule opens up, we'll make it happen. But I've been playing in Street FC, which is in New York. And,
That's right.
And he has like just pickup games.
He's got like 10 million things going on, and we have one. So it's pretty cool.
Exactly. Well, okay. Do you need more things on your plate, Alexis? I don't know if you do.
Ooh, more things on my plate. Your boy hungry.
But no, that sounds like a really cool experience. Hopefully, you shook hands with as many people as possible to get these people on the show. That's why we go to these things.
We're here to kiss ass and network, baby. Turns out it was Edson Buttle's friend's girlfriend. She used to date Edson Buttle's homie.
Oh, okay.
But I think she was there with her man, so she might have said, or he was. I forget, who did you speak to?
I don't even want to talk about
I
this
think
on
they
the
were just like, nah, I grew up with him.
That's all. I didn't ask many questions.
I gotta hit you with a wink.
It's not my business, okay? I heard Edson Buttle, and I'm like, you could have done whatever you wanted with him.
No, Edson. No, it was Edson's homie's girl.
Exactly.
And he's like, yeah, this girl who used to date my man hit me up. And he was like, says he's with your partner in Japan, and I'm on the same airplane as him. And I'm like, we're stalking you. This was all within like 2 days.
Okay.
Yeah, well, first of all, he was in first class and I was not. So I texted Edson. I messaged him on DM. I was like, okay, first class. I got to talk to Cal. He's like, I'm staying away from that. He goes, wait, you're on the Cooligans? I said, yeah. He goes, wait, aren't you in Japan? I go, no, that's the other Cooligan. He's in Japan. It was a weird sort of.
But it's a.
We know everybody.
There's 6 degrees of separation. It's not even 6.
No.
It's just like 2 or 3. That's how connected the soccer
Well,
world.
it turns out Edson Buttle knew this girl, and you somehow connected with her. Somebody rubbed something between the butt cheeks on there. Somebody.
The only thing being rubbed in between butt cheeks is toilet paper.
Yeah.
All right, nothing more. We don't want.
Maybe a wet wipe.
All right, we're not speculating or whatever. I know there were bidets in Japan. Those are lovely.
Those bidets are great. I grew up with one.
Really?
I had a bidet in my house.
I grew up with
It's
one.
super cute.
I grew up with one. Sounds like this is my homie.
Yo,
We close.
What up, yo? I was raised by this bidet. Came to my first baseball
It's
game.
my father figure is his bidet. Okay,
Yeah.
He's been in some interesting places.
He keeps everything nice and clean. You know what I mean? Good water pressure.
Anyway, well, I'm glad. I'm glad. So it sounds like a cool
To
thing.
this day, I have no idea how to sit on that bidet. Is it out, but then all your stuff hangs off of it? Is it the wrong way? But it just doesn't make
What
sense.
stuff? What you stuff
it's
hangs
not,
off?
It's not specifically built for guys, for Audis. Your stuff gotta hang off of it so the jet stream can hit your booty. I don't know how to explain it. As a child, I was very confused, too embarrassed to ask. Still don't know how to use it.
If there ever was like a company, like sort of instructional video for how to use a bidet, this is it right here.
You gotta let your stuff hang off.
Hey, what you doing? Oh, no, you're doing it wrong.
Don't tuck your stuff in. It's gonna get hurt. You gotta let it hang off.
Oh my goodness. Yeah, I swear it's a soccer show. I swear.
We talk about soccer. We're wearing soccer jersey and a rugby jersey.
So, Decision Day is coming up this Sunday, October 6th. There are going to be a bunch of great games in Major League Soccer. Make sure you watch them. They're going to be fun.
Yeah, they're gonna be great. Thank you for
This is a MLS/bidet commercial. Embrace it.
My friend's like, why you got 2 toilets? No, one of them goes up.
Thank you for watching and listening, everybody. This has been a ridiculous episode, but we want to make sure real quick, give a shout out to NYC Footy. This is this kit. This is a league that
Here in New York.
that NYC Footy and Cooligans FC
Cooligans
playing,
FC.
and On the Volley Apparel, the sponsor on our Cooligans FC kits. And
If I could, or did you want to?
no, go for it.
I just want to say goodbye to my grandmother. I found out right before we recorded this episode that she passed away. Abuela, I'll miss you. Dinea Luzardo, you're the best. I hope Abuelo got to enjoy the few years alone up there. Que lo disfruto. Hopefully you guys, I don't know what I believe. I don't know if it's true, but if you guys see each other, I hope you guys are resting in peace. So for Christian Polanco, I'm Alex Guerreros, and for Dinea Lusardo, together, what are we? The Cooligans!